Rappers are criminals, that's what the headlines say. But what if the truth is darker, sadder, and rooted in something most people never see? What if behind the tough guy image and flashy videos, there's a battle happening that has nothing to do with street cred and everything to do with survival? From Kanye West's public meltdowns to Juice WRLD's heartbreaking lyrics, the connection between rap music and pain runs deeper than most people realize. These aren't just artists acting out for attention. They're human beings fighting wars inside their own minds. For decades, hip-hop culture demanded toughness. Showing emotion was seen as weakness. Talking about depression or anxiety, that was completely off limits. Real rappers were supposed to be bulletproof. They were supposed to handle everything alone no matter what. But that mask was slowly killing people. Kid Cudi changed everything in 2016. He did something that shocked the entire hip-hop world. He admitted he needed help. In a raw Facebook post, he told his fans he was checking into rehab for depression and suicidal thoughts. He called himself a damaged human swimming in a pool of emotions. He said he couldn't find peace or relax anymore. The response was incredible. Fans didn't abandon him. They thanked him. They said his brutal honesty made them feel less alone in their own struggles. Suddenly, other major artists started opening up too. Kanye West revealed his bipolar disorder diagnosis. He talked about how his mind felt like it was constantly spiraling out of control. His mother's death in 2007 left him with unresolved guilt he couldn't shake. His public rants weren't just ego trips or publicity stunts. They were desperate cries for help from someone whose brain was fighting against itself every single day. Juice WRLD was even more direct about his pain. His music bled raw emotion. He rapped openly about anxiety, depression, and using drugs just to cope with the constant pain in his head. He talked about carrying weapons because the world felt dangerous and unpredictable. His lyrics described an eternal war zone inside his mind. He was only 21 when he died from an accidental overdose. These tragic stories aren't rare exceptions in hip-hop. They're becoming the heartbreaking norm. Many rappers grow up in environments completely filled with trauma. Poverty, violence, family dysfunction, and devastating loss shaped their earliest years. Juice WRLD's parents divorced when he was just 3 years old. He started experimenting with drugs in 6th grade just to manage his overwhelming feelings. Kid Cudi lost his father at age 11, which fundamentally changed his entire personality forever. Kanye dealt with serious childhood abuse allegations and later watched his beloved mother die. When you're carrying that much unprocessed pain, music becomes more than just entertainment or career ambition. It becomes life-saving therapy. It becomes the only healthy way to let the crushing pressure out before you completely explode. But here's the real problem. The music industry often treats this genuine pain like a marketable product. Record labels make serious money from tortured artists. Fans consume the drama and chaos. The actual healing process gets completely ignored until it's tragically too late. Juice WRLD's music was essentially a prolonged cry for help that went completely unanswered. His lyrics actually predicted his own death. He sang about not making it past 21, but instead of getting him proper treatment, people just kept streaming his painful songs. Kanye controversially called his bipolar disorder a creative superpower that fueled his artistic genius. But actively avoiding necessary medication for the sake of art is extremely dangerous. It promotes the harmful idea that artists absolutely have to suffer to make genuinely good music. The truth is much simpler and infinitely sadder. These artists aren't dangerous criminals. They're deeply wounded people trying desperately to survive in a world that consistently rewards their pain, but completely ignores their healing journey. But real change is finally happening. More rappers are talking openly about therapy. They're discussing mental health honestly in interviews. They're supporting each other publicly during difficult times. Kid Cudi partnered with respected mental health organizations. Juice WRLD's grieving mother started a foundation specifically to help struggling young people. Hip-hop is slowly but surely learning that vulnerability isn't weakness. It's incredible courage. The next time you see a rapper acting out or making headlines for all the wrong reasons, please remember this important lesson. Behind the carefully crafted persona is a human being, someone who might be fighting invisible battles you can't see, someone who desperately needs help instead of harsh judgment. These artists have generously given us their deepest pain through their music. The least we can do is give them our genuine compassion in return. If this video changed how you see things, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you're struggling too, remember what these brave artists are teaching us. It's completely okay to ask for help. Your pain absolutely matters. You're never truly alone.